of financial performance. For vertical analysis, both Jumbo and Tanglok has increased their cost of goods sold. This may be due to rising prices for supplies or be associated with a decline in revenues. Both Jumbo and Tanglok has a decrease in net profit. This may be due to low revenues, the increase of cost of goods sold, as well as expenses. However, in terms of net profit for both groups, Jumbo has a better and a positive net profit. For a horizontal analysis, although the revenue for both Jumbo and Tanglok has increased, the cost of goods sold has also increased. This net profit for Jumbo and Tanglok has decreased, and especially for Tanglok, which has a negative net profit. This is due to a decrease in their operating income while increasing the administrative and operating expense.
Next up, profitability ratios. Its return on assets, Jumbo, decreased over the past 3 years. It can be inferred that Jumbo Seafood is not making use of its assets effectively to generate earnings. Tanglok's return on assets has also decreased since 2016, and this may be due to different reasons such as poor internal control, bad debts, or spoilage of inventories. Next, moving on. Both groups' return on equity has decreased since 2016. This shows that Tanglok has been decreasing its capability of using the shareholders' equity to generate inability to utilize its shareholders' equity efficiently, or that the cost of business simply has increased. Next, profit margins has been steadily decreasing for Jumbo, implying that the group is either generating less sales or that its operating cost has increased significantly over the years. Tanglok's profit margin has gone beyond break-even to incur a loss of 2 cents per dollar spent. In comparison, based on the above figures just now, Jumbo is better in financial performance.
Moving on to working capital requirements, as seen from this graph, Jumbo Seafood has been declining in their working capital, whereas Tanglok has been increasing in their working capital. This shows that Tanglok is better in managing their cash, whereas Jumbo Seafood might be facing some cash flow problems. As seen from these two tables, both groups have cash as their highest amount of asset, whereas inventories are kept at minimal due to fresh goods being their main focuses instead. Based on horizontal analysis, Jumbo Seafood has been declining in their cash due to their inventories increasing, so this means that they have been stocking up. Whereas for Tanglok, their cash has been increasing due to sales, whereas their inventories have been decreasing. This shows that they have not been replacing with new ones.
So now I'll be elaborating more on the accounts receivable and accounts payable using vertical and horizontal analysis. Firstly, for vertical analysis, for both companies, they have more accounts payable than accounts receivable. It is notable that Tanglok's figures are smaller than Jumbo's figures in general, and this shows that both companies are paying more cash than what they are receiving. Moving on to horizontal analysis, firstly, for accounts receivable, you can see that both companies' accounts receivable have increased over the years. As for the accounts payable, Jumbo has an overall decrease while Tanglok experienced an increase, and this shows that Jumbo has been paying off its debts and not receiving cash, reflecting cash flow problems. And lastly, for the comparison between Jumbo and Tanglok, Tanglok's figures have reflected that they have better cash management and a positive cash flow, and thus Tanglok is better in terms of working capital requirements.
So moving on to efficiency ratio, as you can see, Tanglok's accounts receivable turnover has been experiencing an overall increase from 2016 to 2018, while Jumbo has been decreasing over the 2 years, and this might be due to collection problems and also means they may need to reassess their credit policies. Also, Tanglok's accounts receivable ratio is much higher, which means they have more quality customers and they are also operating more efficiently. For inventory turnover, although Jumbo has a higher ratio, it's still declining from 2016 to 2018, which means they are not utilizing their inventory effectively. For asset turnover, both companies have been seeing a steady increase from 2016 to 2018. So in comparison, Tanglok is more efficient when it comes to collecting the debt, turning over the inventory, and also increasing the ability to generate sales.
Moving on to the liquidity and solvency ratios, Tanglok is doing fine for both their current ratio and SC test ratio as they are both well above 1, and Jumbo's numbers are more than triple of them. While both companies are able to cover their short-term liabilities, the large ratio that Jumbo has might be an indication that they are not utilizing their current assets as efficiently as they should. Moving on to solvency, Tanglok's debt to equity ratio is 1.34, meaning that their debt is much higher than their equity, while Jumbo's ratio is only at 0.27, meaning that their businesses are mostly funded by the equity instead. In the event that both companies' debts are due, Tanglok will have a problem paying back their creditors, while Jumbo will be able to clear their debt and operate as per usual. Comparing their solvency and liquidity ratios, Jumbo would be the company which is performing better as they are not only able to cover their short-term liabilities and maximize their credit period, but they are also in a much better financial position due to their solvency ratio being less than 1. In conclusion, Jumbo would be the preferred choice to invest in because in a scenario whereby Jumbo and Tanglok are both in decline, Jumbo is still able to enjoy a profit while Tanglok is already experiencing an overall loss.